Good morning, pirates. I've got a new build video for you today. Everyone's been complaining about the Caustic Spall Station being needed in every build, so I decided to come up with one that doesn't use it. We are on the Sloop of War, or the Blighter. Upgraded 7 of 7, base ship rank is 9, hull health 60,544, brace strength 11,960. It's got a speed of 13 knots and a trimming speed of 20 knots. Has Plaguebringer and Spite. And Spite is how you get your invincible ability. When attacking an enemy ship under the poison status effect, the enemy ship deals 50 toxic damage per second to nearby targets within 300 meters. And for 10 seconds, it decreases damage received from targets affected by the poison status effect by 30% with no cooldown. So it just keeps going on and on and on. Ship loadout. We are using the Rotmouth. Does 3,826 damage. 1552 of it is noxious. Reload of 5.58 seconds. It is dire toxic. So hits ignore 14.2% of target's toxic resistance. And then amp toxic, amp toxic. This is the god roll for the build. This one is bricked, but it does 4118, 1843 toxic, 516 for a reload, and it's noxious, siege, and amp toxic. Starboard 1637, 3911, 516 for reload, dire toxic, amp toxic, amp toxic. Stern, the pick 3, does total damage 6,308, reload of 6.70 seconds. It has noxious, siege, and deadly strike. We're using the Storm Vigil for auxiliary this time. Does 66,590 damage. 10,473 of it is noxious. 11,220 is flooding. With a reload of 18.6 seconds. Noxious, amp toxic, amp toxic. The armor, kind of necessary for this build. It's the Wormhide. Has Bastion, while half sails are anchored, receive 20% less damage from hits. Has Resistall, Maintenance, and Stalwart, increase that whole health. Furniture makes the build possible. The ADC, or Atelier de Curvage, for your major. While above 50% whole health, it reduces income and secondary damage by 24%. It increases threat generation by 15% and weapon damage by 10%. It increases armor rating of equipped armor by 100. The Plaguebringer's Ward reduces reload time of toxic weapons by 7%. It's also going to increase the damage of those toxic weapons by 4%. That's primary damage, not secondary. Slot number 3, we have the Ramrod Workshop. Decreases reload time of broadside weapons by 7%. Increases secondary damage dealt by broadside weapons by 7%. The Culverin Works one. Increased secondary damage of Culverin by 19%. The La Potente Schematics. Increased damage to weak points to enemy ships by 10%. And also, this other one's pretty key. Weapon hits ignore 10% of the target's toxic resistance. So you mix that with that dire toxic and you're ignoring like 24-25% of their toxic resistance. And you got number 6, your brace gunwales. It reduces income and secondary damage by 20% while anchored. It also increases de-acceleration by 75% while dropping anchor, which is nice. It stops on a dime. That's the ship. Let's show you the damage.
There's a ship, Captain! Captain! What inside the distance?
every shot right there. See, he's noxious, so he can't do any damage to us already. Too bad for you. You're going for weak points with this build because you have the Plagueburner Sword and the Lopotent schematics. You see 62. That's the burnt side. That's the unburnt side. He's already noxious, so he's not doing any damage. I'll show you what the rockets look like. Do pretty good against them. 3,900 is respectable. And you can get this without the Caustic Spall Station, ladies and gentlemen. No flooding whatsoever. All noxious. Help hour, we can do Vikram, we can do the twins. The only thing with the twins is it doesn't stop severe damage. So you will have to take some severe damage. Do the pass. Okay, yeah, let me get to my siege side. Definitely one of my favorite ships, the Sloop of War. There he is, see him in the distance? Here's a tip if you scroll in on him. You can click on him and then it'll follow him and you'll see him wherever he's at, even in the fog. Pretty nice. You can do this with any enemy. He's still a ways away. Gotta get noxious on him. Not on him yet.
Kiss your pathetic lives goodbye.
He has a toxic resistance higher than most. There, it's on him now. Actually healing while he's hitting me because this build works that way. The maintenance.
Do it again, and we will flay you to the bone.
I may not have any stamina, but he's not doing any damage as you see.
You picked the wrong fight.
No, I picked the right fight.
Plague and pestilence shall be your end.
Some rockets.
cease, we will pluck them out! This is nothing! We thrive on pain and pestilence! You will succumb like all the fools!
Or I'm invisible to you right now.
The poison spewed from the back of that ship, Captain. Aim for it.
I
Show
will
me
not
your
lay
weak spot.
down and die!
I hope he rots in hell. But lunatics like Lafette are hard to stamp out.
Show you what it looks like against fire.
It's Licia Ning, leader of the Phoenix's Talon. Licia Ning will feel the sting of our cannon! We must escape, Captain! We must prevail!
She always makes me sense.
Asking for it, Captain. We will not be defeated! Lucky hit! Phoenix's Talon! Sword down! Witness our resolve!
Our sails are damaged!
Ready to fire!
He tried to ram me.
Kill you all! Main one! Our talent will pierce your hole!
You're gonna go down now.
The Phoenix is unstoppable!
That should not count. You were already dead when you hit shooter. If the enemy's dead before their last hit hits you, it does do damage because you can no longer consider them toxic. The only damage I'm taking is their severe damage from the stupid torpedoes.
Leave your ship! Go! My God! Keep going! Do you really have any hope of winning? Fire! Oh, oui! A worthy foe and a worthy fool! Oh, no! You kill him, you monster!
We're not ready to fire, Captain!
C'est la fin! Is it your turn at last for us?
See, only severe damage. As you see, it's a very strong ship, and you can kill anybody in the seas with it. No Caustic Spall Station needed. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you got any comments, you can leave them below. And if you want to see future Skull and Bones videos, stay up to date on everything Skull and Bones. Make sure you're subscribed. Turn that bell notification on so you get notified every time I post a new video. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.